Sauron is the main antagonist and villain of The Lord of the Rings, and he also appears in The Silmarillion and The Hobbit. In The Hobbit, he was known as the Necromancer before his true identity was revealed. Among the men of Gondor, he was called the Dark Lord, though he bore many other names throughout the ages. Sauron was a Maya, a divine spirit born from the thought of Uru-Ilvatar, the supreme being. Though lesser in rank than the Valar, Sauron was the most powerful among the Maiar, occupying the highest position beneath the Valar themselves. However, he was corrupted by Melkor, later known as Morgoth, and turned to evil, becoming the enemy of elves and men, in his quest for total and tyrannical dominion over Middle-earth. Especially during the Second and Third Ages, he was Morgoth's most powerful servant, acting as his lieutenant in the fortress of Angband. Over time, he gained many titles due to his deeds. Among the most well-known are Dark Lord of Mordor, Lord of the Rings, Sauron the Great Deceiver, and the Great Eye, the last referencing his ever-watchful gaze. Interpreted literally in the films, Sauron's origin goes back to the very beginning, when Eru created the Aenir, the Valar, and Maiar from his thought. At first, Sauron was good. Unlike Melkor, he did not participate in the discordant themes of the music of the Aenir, which allowed him to better understand the purpose of Ilvatar's vision. Thus, when he descended into Arda, it was with noble intentions. According to the Silmarillion, Mairon, his original name, was a Maya in the service of the Valar Alla, the divine smith. Because of this, he possessed vast knowledge of the physical world, of crafting and forging. He became known as the Admirable for his wisdom and skill. During the shaping of Arda, Melkor seduced and corrupted him. According to Tolkien, Sauron's fall came from his love of order and control, and his hatred of chaos and waste. He was drawn to Melkor's apparent ability to enforce his will swiftly and effectively. But while Melkor sought to destroy the very essence of Arda, Sauron desired to dominate it, bending the minds and wills of all its creatures. Once corrupted, Sauron acted as a spy among the Valar and Maiar, until he was discovered and fled to Middle-earth, where he took his place as Morgoth's lieutenant in Angband. Among all the corrupted Maiar, he was the strongest, second only to Morgoth himself. Thus, Sauron abandoned the service of the Valar and openly joined their greatest foe. His admiration for power led him to become a loyal follower of Morgoth, and with him, he descended into the darkest depths of evil, beginning the long path that would eventually make him the Dark Lord of Mordor.